All right. Hey, everyone. So, in this video, I'm just going to look at the three passing plays that Josh Allen had against the Panthers that went for uh, more than 10 yards. There was only three of them. There were no deep passes that went over 20 yards. That's kind of been the story this year is that Josh Allen has not had a great receiving core to throw to. Um, and we see it. So I just wanted to break down these plays and see what would and would not work against the Chiefs, or maybe just get some insight because they play the Chiefs this week. So on this first play, it's a pass to Dalton Kincaid. First, let's break down the scenario. So it's 3rd and 10. They're in the middle of the field. Um, and at the very beginning of the play, they're going to put the running back, I think it's Ty Johnson, in motion. And that just indicates man coverage. You see this middle linebacker following him. Um, and then Kincaid's going to go in motion, and he's going to get open really nicely on his break. So let's just break down what's happening with Dalton Kincaid. You see him here initially lined up with the outside corner, and when he motions in, they switch, and then he goes with the slot corner. And the slot corner just does not have good leverage on him. You know, they do a bunch formation, the Bills, with these receivers in back, and that puts these defenders in a bunch, which can cause, it can just allow your receivers to get space pretty quickly. Also, the Panthers are only rushing 4 on this play, so it's a cover 1 robber. Um, And, Buffalo has one of the best O lines in the NFL. If you give Josh Allen time, you're on man coverage with the slot corner on Kincaid. Easy money. Now, it's susceptible. The Chiefs are susceptible to something like this if they run man coverage because Steve Spagnuolo likes to play Chamari Connor in the slot. Um, Chamari Connor's a safety. He's not a slot corner. I haven't done a video on him, but he's not great at a slot corner. It is frustrating to watch him play slot corner. It's frustrating to see Steve Spagnuolo keep putting him out there. So you're either going to get maybe like Leo Chenal, Tranquil, or Bolton, one of the linebackers, or Chamari Connor in this position, and the same thing would happen. Like the Chiefs would get no pressure. Kincaid would be wide open. It would be an easy first down. Um, and then we can just see it from here. Josh Allen does a great job. He sees its man coverage. He's telling them to slide to the right because they've overloaded the right side. They do a great job of that, and he gets enough time to throw the ball. I mean, he's a great quarterback. So, second play, let's just take a look at this one. Scenario is 2nd and 16 on Carolina's 24. So, almost in the red zone. And Josh Allen's making stuff happen, and just boom, gets it close to the sticks, if not at the sticks. So let's see the coverage here. Are they in zone or man? They're in a zone concept. So you can tell zone just because no one's following receivers, but also all their eyes are aimed at not just the quarterback, but they're looking forward, right? Everyone is pretty much flat except for these defenders who are um he's inward, and I think that's just to like contain and try and set the edge and keep his leverage going in. Um, do the Panthers blitz here? Because no, they rush 4. They do a stunt. What happens is you'll see Josh Allen here. He'll start to scramble, and this defensive tackle here, he's gonna stunt. So he goes outward, and because Josh Allen he got faked. But because Josh Allen takes off to the left, that defensive tackle has a decent angle. Allen has to redirect and just runs up the pocket to the right and finds Kincaid there. I think that's Kincaid. I don't think it's Dawson Knox. Oh, it is Dawson Knox. So I mean that's just Josh Allen being Josh Allen. Most quarterbacks probably not make that throw. They might run for a couple yards. Um, But let's just look at how the zone defense is defending. So why does Josh Allen bail so quickly? What happens? So ball snapped. I don't know why he's bailing. Honestly, it's weird. I don't know. Let's look at the end zone view because he bails so fast. Okay, so this edge rusher, I guess, is putting pressure on Allen. Allen thinks, okay, well, this edge rusher is gone, so the left is no longer contained. So Allen's not running to the left for any other reason other than he recognizes this linebacker is going in and he's not maintaining the edge on the left side. But he doesn't know this stunt is happening. And that's where this defensive tackle's on him. I mean, Allen's just insane. God. There's not much you can do. But I want to see if he had any receivers open. Allen's looking for the big play, probably to get him in a more third and manageable. He has Khalil Shakir here open on the underneath. And then, I mean, if this guy sits here, Allen's already running though, and the problem is he runs into a stunt, so he can't really do anything on the left. Um, and no one's really open. And even Dawson Knox up here isn't open. It's just he's a really good. I mean, he's open in the NFL, but like that's a tight throw. Allen puts it right in there quickly. He's got a crazy arm, and he's able to. I don't know if he picks up the first down. He gets 15, so they're one short. But it's a great play. Could this work on the Chiefs? Definitely. I think Allen, I do think the one thing the Chiefs do well when they play Josh Allen is they contain him. Um, and they don't let him run too often. Now Allen still does because Josh Allen's incredible, but I could definitely see something like this working where the Chiefs are playing the zone concept and then we get a mismatch with the safety up top with the tight end. So next play. This is a 3rd and 7 in the red zone. It looks like zone. They are playing zone. Josh Allen goes with the pocket. I mean, just wide open in the middle of the zone. So what happens here? So it's 3rd and 7. They pick up 12, so they get the first, which is good. Carolina only rushes 4, but they put some pressure on Allen. I mean, he's able to just navigate the pocket, runs up the pocket. He has his check down kind of open. Um, this receiver's open, but he's able to spot. I don't know who's the catch. Jay Haas, who is a tight end. I don't know anything about Jay Haas. And that's great catch and a couple yards after. So yeah, I mean, quick play. I think what was good about that play was they were able to just get it out quickly. Allen runs up the pocket, and I mean he has such a good offensive line. Uh, if you give Josh Allen time and you don't put pressure on him and you don't contain him, which are all very hard things to do, he's extremely dangerous. So yeah, I just wanted to go through these 3 plays. I think they're interesting. Um, Josh Allen hasn't been great at throwing the ball this year, or his numbers aren't great. I shouldn't say he hasn't been great. His numbers are not great. A lot of that's because they don't have great wide receivers. And I don't know about the play calling. They don't throw it out to the backs a lot. They probably should. They might against the Chiefs. Like the thing with the Bills and Chiefs is this game is you might see both teams play pretty vanilla because they're probably going to see each other in the playoffs. So they don't really put a lot on tape in their first game. Um, so you just never know what's going to happen. The Chiefs could lose. The Chiefs look great right now. They could lose. I mean, it's the problem with rivalry games is they're hard to predict because the teams know each other so well. They played each other 6 years straight now. So, anyways, Um, enjoy the weekend. Appreciate you watching. And yeah, I don't know who you're rooting for. If they're in the AFC West, I hope they lose. But other than that, good luck this weekend and Enjoy the games and peace. Thanks for watching.